Hey everyone, this is Xed, and this is the final part of my collection video. Actually, I thought I already had finalized my collection videos until someone at sealedgameheaven.com asked me why I didn't have any Nintendo 64 games. Even though Nintendo 64 is probably one of my least favorite consoles, I of course have the good games for it. So that's when I noticed I forgot a part. So today I'm going to show you the Nintendo 64 and some sealed games I have. Over here I start with a Turtles toy set. Picked this up at a flea market. It's 100% mint. Even the components are still sealed in the box. So for €1 I'm not gonna pass on that. Then Nintendo 64, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, Diddy Kong Racing. As you can see, I have sleeves on these as well. These are the same dimension as the NES, Super Nintendo sleeves. Donkey Kong 64, Kirby, Mario Kart, Mario Party. Tennis, the next one is Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Paper Mario and Perfect Dark. Mario 64, Smash Bros, Yoshi's Story. That's Pokemon Stadium 2, Stadium 1, and Resident Evil 2. In between, yeah, that's one of those commemorative Wii coins. So as you can see, Nintendo 64 is not huge, but I've covered the good titles as far as I know. I also have the 2 Zelda games. I showed you them before, I think. And of course I have Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is by far my favorite Nintendo 64 game. Then over there you can see one of those Game Boy advertisements. That's the Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Special Edition. And some statues. Then over here we have the Mario Anniversary set, Tactics Ogre and Eternal Sonata. Everything you see now is sealed, by the way. Soul Nomad and the World Eaters, the English version. That's one of the rarest RPGs on the PS2 as far as I know. And there's Ocean Commander, which is also incredibly hard to find. I've only seen one set of these on eBay and they were sold out really quickly. I actually regret not buying more than one. Then both Artonalicos, or Artonalico, however you say that. And some 505 Game Street sealed games. Final Fantasy, Guitar Man, which I actually like more on the PSP. Mega Man's, Persona. I'm not a big Persona fan, never really got into it. All the social stuff is a bit too much for me. And all my sealed games, as you may have noticed, I'll show you one. I have special protectors for these. Actually really cheap, they're made for DVDs. So they're an extra protection around the seal so that when you put them in the cabinet or whatever, that you don't rip the seal. Because, well, if you collect seals, you want to keep them nice and mint, and it would be a waste to ruin a good seal game. Over here's the last ones I got in. Gradius 5 and Hanuman Boy Warrior. That's one of those India-only PS2 games. Then some PS1 seals. And some other stuff. This is the toy that came with the Soccer Kit, the PS1 game that I talked to you about before. Alucard from Castlevania. And some Pokemon. And the Crash Bandicoot over there. Then this is the NES PlayStation 1, I've showed you this before. Then over here we have NTSC PlayStation 1, which I actually forgot as well to show you. I think, not sure. So I'm gonna do this quick. It's all RPGs. And below here I have a lot of game guides and other game related books. For instance, pretty much every Metal Gear guide, every Final Fantasy guide, a lot of Nintendo Power, or some Nintendo Power, Then some books, Street Fighter book, 8-bit art book, Totally Tubular, really cool book about all the toys from the 80s. Then something I bought recently, the Game of Thrones or Song of Fire and Ice book set. And over here I have some more sealed games, but these are all for sale because I decided to stop collecting sealed PlayStation 1 games. So if you are interested in those, feel free to contact me. Mega Man X5, Gekio Shooting King, etc. Some pretty rare stuff. So I think I've showed you pretty much everything now. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment on anything. Feel free to share your video with me. I'm always willing to see other people's collections. Always nice to see what other people have. And again, feel free to join the forum and join the community. Goodbye.